Welcome to Aetherascended. Today's timeless pick a card is about why you are seeing certain numbers. Okay, so of course we have 1111, 2222, and 33, but of course you can be seeing 333 or just threes or just a lot of twos or 222 or 22, or just 11s or 111. Okay, can be the case. But if you're seeing any of these number sequences, then we're looking into what is being activated or what you need to know right now, okay? What these numbers are trying to tell you. So take a deep breath and exhale. Timestamps will be in the description box. If you need more time to choose your pile, you can go ahead and pause the video now. See you at your pile. Welcome, pile 1, if you chose this number. If you have been seeing 1111 or 111 or the number 11 or a lot of ones, maybe more than 4, like 5 ones in a row, 6 ones. But very strongly, we're looking into 1111. So this is maybe some of the first activation numbers that you see when you're starting your spiritual journey, or when you're at a new cycle in your spiritual journey or in a new beginning. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is a 4, so that is about stability in this new beginning. So it's 4s and it's a 1 and a 4. So a new beginning that is leading to stability, or this new beginning is coming from a way that you've structured things out of being organized. But the 1 is the activation. It is the call for action. I'm seeing spring energy. I am seeing Ace of Wands energy. I'm seeing Aries energy, but it doesn't have to be Aries. It's just spring. It's like new beginnings. It's a birth or a rebirth. But there's something about a new beginning being activated. This new beginning is leading you towards stability and bliss. Something about your home life, very possibly as well. I'm already picking up here as well. 1111 could also mean twin flame journey or twin flames, okay? We're not going to read too much into that right now. But yeah, so activation. Activation for a new beginning, a new cycle, something new here being activated in your life. Okay, so let's see what you got for the archetypes. What are you stepping? Okay, apocalypsis. Now this makes sense. Okay, whenever there's a new beginning, you know, sometimes spiritual activations can seem chaotic, and with apocalypsis here, it seems like the end of an old way or an end of an era, or it may also feel like the world is ending, or that the chaos is so much that you're wondering, is this the end? Is there actually an apocalypse going on? Is this really the end of the world? No, it's just a new beginning. Some things need to end or fall away or from your life so that you can have this new beginning. But it may seem quite apocalyptic, you know. It may seem like there's a lot of destruction. There could have been a tower moment involved here, like some sudden unexpected realization or information that came through, or just something you became aware of all of a sudden out of the blue, unexpectedly happened, or surprisingly so, something surprising. So we have the number 50, 60, 74 could be relevant to you, the number 74, as well as the number 11, because 74 is 11. I just noticed. Is it? Yes, because 7 plus 3 is a 10, 7 plus 4 is 11. And we have 50, 60, 74, which is 11. Again, synchronistically. So there you go. That is another synchronicity here. This is the first synchronicity here. Something about watching or being watched here with this eye, or being protected as well. Also seeing this as a peephole through the door, like, you know, when you are checking to see who's at the door, if they knock on your door, or maybe this is something you do a lot or you used to do. But yeah, things may seem a little bit chaotic, but the reason for this chaos, the reason for things feeling so overwhelming and like there's an ending here. There's an ending, but it seems like it's going to be the end of everything, but it's not. It's just the beginning. This ending is just the beginning is what I'm picking up here. Okay? And synchronistically, the 11 with the 11 here is just to tell you that, yes, this is the case. So there's no need to worry is the first thing I want to tell you. There's no need to worry. Okay? If you're worried, no need to worry. We have Mount Shasta. Yes, this is definitely an activation on your spiritual path. You're possibly being feeling a call to explore a certain region, like that may have some kind of spiritual significance here. It could very literally be Mount Shasta. Okay, the number 37 could be relevant. And again, 3 plus 7, that is 1. That is a 10. That's 1. So all the 1s and the 11s. So, okay, what is being activated here? The first thing I'm seeing is light language. You are tapping into a spiritual language. It's like you receive this language and then you decode it. You have the ability to decode this language. So you're getting downloads from the higher realms. Something about grids. Cracking the code, cracking the codes, light language, downloads from the higher realms. Okay, I'm also seeing a place where there's mountains. It doesn't have to be Mount Shasta. Maybe you're being called to a mountainous region, like somewhere where there are mountains. And if you spend time on the mountains, I'm seeing something about the stars as well. Okay, the stars. Looking at the stars at night, stargazing, starbathing as well. I just heard starbathing, stargazing, looking at the stars, and at night while you're looking, and it's actually not at night, it's right after sunset that I'm looking at here. It's right after sunset, stargazing, and receiving information is being downloaded to you here. But you have to be on a mountain. There's something about mountains here. Maybe you're hiking there, or you're camping there, or you're glamping there. I don't know what you're doing there, but there's something about you being pulled to the mountains in some way, shape, or form. And you getting these downloads. Now, this doesn't have to be Mount Shasta or any known spiritual place, because mountains are that connection to the higher realms, the higher self. It's just being elevated. And you know how valleys can have quite dense energy, and on the mountains you're sometimes above the clouds. So yeah. And there's something as well about you being a starseed. If you don't know what starseeds are, or you're curious about your starseed origins, you can go ahead and check. I have at least 2 starseed pick-a-cards here on the channel, so there could be information in one of those for you. I'll leave it at the end of this pile so you can check it out. But there's something about your starseed origins that you need to learn, or that was going to be activated. It's like there's a mission that you're here to do, and you have all this knowledge from your starseed origins, and you're meant to activate this here on Earth, and you're meant to go to a sacred power place or a mountain, and be there. Okay, this could be before sunrise or after sunset. Okay, just take what resonates with you, because there's going to be, this is something about unexplained mystical phenomena, something about receiving intuitive messages and downloads, and then having these dreams and visions. Maybe you've been dreaming about a mountain, but you're being called to a mountain because you're going to receive downloads of intuitive messages from the higher realms about your starseed origins and what you're activating, what this new beginning is, and why the chaos is there. Okay, there's something to do about you helping bring a new beginning here on Earth, and you helping through this apocalypse, which is a spiritual one. Okay? Okay. Okay. So now we're going to get some, I'm going to put this to the side. So if you're being called to a mountain or somewhere specific, yeah, you may want to follow that nudge because it's calling you for a reason. If the mountain is calling you. We have the Queen of Roses. All right, what am I picking up here? So with this one, I'm actually seeing fire signs and water signs, but basically fire signs and water signs. I don't know why, but fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. There's something here that is very valuable and precious to you. There is something about something or someone, or maybe it's both, that you are romantically and spiritually connected to. Romantically and or spiritually connected to. There could be something here about red roses. Something about Europe and castles in Europe also. It's like, okay, there's another thing I'm seeing here. It's like you've been stuck in four walls for a very long time and you're very focused on this one thing, but it's almost like you need to expand to the outside. You need to go outside for whatever reason, because there's too much of a focus on this one thing, and it could be romantic love, okay? But, okay, if you're not this person, if you're not this Queen of Roses, if you're more than like the masculine energy, there is someone here who values you a lot. If you're a masculine energy, this feminine values you a lot, and yeah, this person sees a lot of love in you, or they hold a lot of love in their heart for you. But this is about a loving connection. This card is all about a loving connection, and it may seem that things are chaotic, or it's the end, but it's actually the beginning, or maybe something is needing to end to have this new beginning here. And something about mountains, because I'm seeing the mountains in the back there as well, could be significant. Or you may live near mountains, or this person may live near mountains. But so there is a relationship here with someone that is going to deepen and become more meaningful. And when you're seeing 1111, it's activating that. Now, again, twin flame connection, higher level soulmate connection I'm seeing here. If you don't know who this is about, there's someone new who's going to show up, and it's going to be that. And that is the 1111. Or you're being activated into a new cycle with someone you know, and you know exactly who this is. Or if you don't know who this is, there is someone new, very meaningful, higher level soulmate coming into your life. And the advice here is to be open to the connection. But this could be a romantic one, a friend, or even a family member. Could also be a coworker who's going to be helpful and valuable to you in some way, or it could be someone romantic with whom you're going to work with. So there could be a woman in your life who's going to be stepping in the role of your wife or your girlfriend, or this could be your mother. If you're the feminine, you could be stepping into the role of being a wife or a mother, or someone's girlfriend. But this is also about communication and communicating the feelings, a need to communicate feelings, or feelings that will be communicated. If you've been experiencing troubles in a love relationship, a friendship, a family, with a family member, there will be a happy resolution. There is a new beginning after what seemed to be the end and the chaotic ending. It's not the end. So what's being activated for you with the 1111 is peaceful, loving connections, peace in loving connections, peace in your relationships, your love relationships. There will be more care around you. And your heart is also opening to the expression of love, or someone's heart is opening to the expression of love. There's something about feeling safe and being able to be safe and feel safe. There will be a happy resolution to something that you're wanting here when it comes to your love life. And there's an activation here of a higher level soulmate. Okay. Uriel and the Sphinx. The number 21 could be relevant, the number 3. So you may have, or you're maybe also going to be looking at pile number 3, because there could be a message there for you. But the number 3 means progress and communication, maybe some short trips. Uriel is all about wisdom, so there's something about wisdom, divine wisdom here. There's also strength and a strong bond, but also taming the beast within. Someone holding back their truth. Someone who's very mysterious, but holds a lot of wisdom, authority and intelligence. Something enigmatic. Someone who is very strong, and I'm seeing the full moon as well. So something will be brought to light that will expand your wisdom. There's a lot of digging deep in an inner discovery that's taking place in your deepest self here. And that is because that's what's being activated. There's something that you're finding out about yourself. And in holding this wisdom, it will help you with your relationships. And this is going to prove to be a strength and a power that you hold, is the more that you know about yourself and how you affect your own relationships is going to benefit your relationships. Those are the downloads that you're getting, is how you affect your relationships and how you can improve your relationships by dealing with what's going on with yourself, and getting to know yourself first and foremost, and the light being shed on the wisdom of knowing what it is that you need to address when it comes to relationships. So there's some old beliefs and that you held are chipping away and substituted by higher knowledge at this time. So it may seem, that's why maybe it seems apocalyptic, but it's so that true wisdom can come through in the place of old beliefs. So old beliefs versus true wisdom. There could be a feminine energy coming into your life who's going to act as a teacher and going to help you connect to your higher self in the higher realms. Or you could be this feminine who's going to come across a mentor who's going to activate you to get to know yourself on a very deep level, and is going to be a catalyst to transform your relationships. Okay, let's see what else. We have the Oracle of Delphi, and we have the number 1. So definitely you're becoming aware of something. Something will be enlightened. You you could be very highly psychic or intuitive, or you're dealing with a feminine energy who is very psychic and intuitive. You're going to be interpreting codes again, perceiving and interpreting codes. So your psychic gifts will be expanding, your insight will be expanding. And this gift you've brought with you through various lifetimes, but it maybe was dormant and now you're waking up to it. It's being reactivated. You're maybe going to start getting images in your mind's eye or feelings like clairsentience and clairvoyance without knowing how to interpret, but then you're going to be able to decode things that maybe before you weren't able to interpret. You're going to be able to, and anything you can interpret, just take notes of, even if it's just things you're seeing in dreams or things you're seeing that you find weird. But you're developing a profound awareness. And you do have a powerful insight and an Akashic vision of the world. So whether you're aware of this or not, you're constantly tapping into the Akashic records. And that is where your wisdom comes from, Uriel. You could have a past life connected to Egypt, or you could feel very connected to Egypt. It could be ancestral as well. We have loving elementals. Okay, so you have at least 3 spirit guides or 3 angels or 3 fairies around you with whom you communicate with. And this happens the most when you are out in nature, near the trees, near water. Water is very, it's like conducive, it's like, you know how water can conduct electricity, so it can also conduct information and feelings and flow of information here. Through your emotions, you get information. So how you feel is informing you. How you feel is your true wisdom. How you feel is your intuition. So you're highly connected to your intuition, and that is what's being activated the most right now. And how you feel about someone very specifically. It could be a friend or it could be romantic. It could be 3 friends, it could be a community, it could be a group of 4. But there are supportive people coming into your life. If you don't know who they are, they're still going to come into your life. But there's huge emphasis on spending time outside. That's where you're going to access this information the strongest. And again, we have nighttime and the stars and star seeds again. Something about you feeling like you're a fairy because you're so connected to nature. Something about frolicking in water, like a little child connecting to your inner child, connecting to people who make you feel loved like a child, or connecting to people who bring out the playful side of you. Because connecting to the joy of the childlike joy, also spending time with children here, will really expand and help you raise your vibration to the energy of joy and happiness. For some of you, the activation here and maybe a pregnancy, and this may come at a time that it's unexpected, but at the same time, and chaotic and overwhelming and unplanned even, but it's going to be, this child's going to be such a joy and happiness, and it's going to help you connect to your inner child. This child's going to bring you a lot of joy and happiness. For those of you where this is a child, for others of you, your intuition is telling you to have more fun and spend time in nature to raise your vibration. and to connect to the Akashic records, to connect to your higher self and the higher realms, to connect to the images and your emotions and your feelings, because those will guide you in the direction that is meant for you. Elements of earth, air, wind, and fire will bring you well-being. The sun, the wind, the air, water, all of these things will activate some part of your psychic gift, some part of information that needs to come through for you. And if you've been feeling down, joy will soon be increasing. Your joy, your sense of joy. Add a little bit more playfulness to your daily life, because that will help you with your creativity. If you feel uninspired, sit on a lawn, on grass or something near a body of water, and could be sand as well, and call in the elementals and ask for inspiration. Now this is mother energy, and we have a child here. So some of you, you're having your 4th child or your 3rd child. Okay. Maybe you're coming together with the future mother of your children. Okay. The architect, 1 of keys. This to me is the Ace of Pentacles. So there is a new, long-lasting and stable beginning here. If this is a child, this child will be very healthy. But I'm also seeing something else. If there's a project here, there's a project here that you see as your baby, and you nurture this project. This project is going to be long-lasting, prosperous, and stable. Again, we have references to ancient Egypt, and also slow and steady wins the race. Good things take time, and the best things are worth waiting for. I'm also hearing that. So there could be time involved in this, maybe a lot of time, and it's finally now being activated, and it's finally going to happen. It seems like you have a good strategy. You've been a good architect. Maybe you are an architect or dealing with an architect. Maybe your child is going to be an architect. Maybe you have a child who is studying architecture. Okay, I did see something about a home. So I'm seeing maybe these, what do you call them, scrolls or whatever it is. Because before, you know, all these architectural design programs, there was, you know, the drawing board. But there's something here about creating a stable new beginning here that is long lasting. And the Ace of Pentacles is also a seed. It's also a seed. A seed of a new beginning. It's the number 1. Again, we have 1, 1, you know, all these ones. 1 there, 11 there. With the exception for the 2 3s, which again is 33. So you may want to go watch pile number 33. But there is a new stable beginning here. For some of you, it could be a pregnancy. For others of you, it could be beginning of a project. And you're getting information about this. You're receiving information about this. Temporary problems with the clouds here. Maybe you are experiencing temporary problems with your children or with a pregnancy or getting a project off the ground in December. But again, this reading is being uploaded. To me, this reads, these problems are temporary and they are problems of December. So these could even be Mercury retrograde problems, okay? Even though this is a timeless reading. Okay, take off your masks. So that seems quite random, but maybe not so much. Look what we have there. The number 11. So this is more advice. If you feel you are not being... Okay, if you feel like your actions, your words are not aligning with your truth, are not aligning with how you feel, if you feel like you're going against your intuition by playing a role you feel society expects of you, or I feel like, okay, what is being activated here is that you're taking off the mask. That is what I feel. But I feel up until now you've been wearing a mask, or you've been doing what you felt was expected of you. For someone very specific, this could resonate. You know the expression hanging your ballet shoes? It could be very literally you're hanging your ballet shoes for some of you. Because you weren't doing it for yourself. Now this could be a metaphor for anything. But the fact that you're taking off your mask, you're being activated to take off your mask, to be genuine, true, and authentic to yourself, to your path, to your visions, to your vision, your plan. And all the problems you're experiencing, you will see how temporary they are. It's time to follow your intuition. It is time to stop feeling you're only valuable if you can act a certain way because of how you see everyone else around you, and you're feeling that you have to act and be the same way. No. Once you do this, once you have the courage, once you honor yourself enough to be your true self, that is when these problems will be over, because that is what is creating the problems, and that is when you're going to experience joy and inspiration to follow your plan, because your plan is the stable, prosperous, and long-lasting one. Your plan is the one that you're meant to follow. No one else's. You are the architect of your life. No one else is. And by December, I feel that's what you're doing. Okay, Pile 1, that was your reading. Pile 1111, that was your reading. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Let me know how this resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Extra content is on Patreon, including a second video with 3 other number sequences that I'll be uploading on Patreon very soon, so look out for that. And yeah, we have Patreon, YouTube members area, and also TikTok. So information for that is in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you, and bye till next time. Welcome, Pile 2222. If you chose this number sequence, this is your reading. This is what you need to know. This is what's being activated. Okay, this is your message. So 2222, you're on the right track. Step 2, phase 2, partnership. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6, 8. So you may, okay, so I'm uploading a video on Patreon that's gonna have the sequence 888. So you may, if you have Patreon, you may want to go and check that one out. Information for my Patreon is in the description box. Okay, let me see what else I'm picking up. 8 is stability. So there's something about you being on the right path to stability, and it could involve a partnership, or you will be on the right path towards stability with a certain partnership. There is a promise of commitment, dedication. Okay? Okay, let's see what else we have for you guys. Pile 2222. Thanatos. Okay. So there's something here about a web, a spider's web, a web you are weaving, a work of art. So we also have the number 5073. The number 73 and the number 10 and the number 1. So you may have felt drawn to pile number 1111, 111, 1. With the ones there. 73, 10. Endings that bring new beginnings. Okay, I'm seeing stability and security despite any endings, because you've created the stability for yourself and you're not just going to lose it. There's also an initiation here, a death and a rebirth. So some cycle in your life is ending and you're going to cycle number 2 in your life, or step 2 toward the new cycle. There's something you need to let go of, or maybe something or someone. And if this is someone, I'm sorry for your loss, grieving or mourning someone. You're coming to the end of the grieving and mourning stage. Not that it ever ends, or it just gets, you just learn to cope with it. And it becomes less heavy. But you are being activated to weave a new web. You're being activated in this direction, and it seems like you're following the right direction, but there's some part of you or your life that is going to be over, so that you can ascend to a different level in your life, toward more stability, more dedication, more love as well, more connection, more equal give and take, reciprocity within your relationships. When it comes to the love you bring to the table, the affection, even the finances, you're not carrying it all on your shoulders. Not the work, not the pressure to bring in the money. You're not putting in all the love and getting none. No, there's balance and reciprocation here on all levels, at least 4 levels, because we have 4 twos there, at least 4 levels. So if you're used to providing financially and no one helping you, or if you're used to giving more love than you receive, if whatever it is, there's going to be a balance. You're not going to be doing it all on your own. You're not going to be thinking on your own. You're not going to be lifting the heavy weights on your own. You're not going to be doing all the heavy work on your own. There is reciprocity here, and there's a balance here. There's stability. There's a new way of life here that is more balanced and more reciprocal, where you're feeling less drained. Also, your old self, it's like you're not going to recognize a part of you. You're going to look back and see how far you've come, how much you have changed. I'm seeing Pluto energy or Scorpionic energy here. Scorpio in your chart may be, or a strong Pluto transit, or Pluto and Scorpio, or a strong Pluto placement in your chart. Pluto in the 8th house, Scorpio in the 8th house, or a strong 8th house. There's a depth to you. And you're going through a powerful transformation. Powerful transformation. And it's the second one in your life. It's the second big transformation in your life. You had one, and this is the second big one. It's like you're shedding your skin. Okay. Okay. All right. So moving this there. Okay. We have sacral chakra. See how different the colors are from that black? Look what's taking place now. Look what's emerging. So after a period of feeling really drained, really tired, really run down, and at the end of a cycle, what felt like a death, you're now being reborn. You're being reactivated. You could be having a Kundalini awakening if you resonate with that. If you don't resonate with that, it's just an awakening to your passion, to your creativity, to your libido, your sensuality, your sexuality, the core of creation. So you're feeling more confident, feeling more attractive, you're getting a glow up, you are more attractive, you are attracting in more positive experiences. Something that died away in your life was, one of the things that died off from your life was the blocks. You got rid of some blocks here. Maybe you did some energy healing. If you didn't, you can find me for energy healing. My email is in the description box. I do one-on-one sessions on Zoom. I'm going to be accepting the last bookings until the end of this year, 2022. Okay, December 31st is when I close off bookings for January, and that's it. I don't know when I'm going to reinstate these energy healing sessions online, but maybe you've done this or something like this. Maybe you will. And this is helping you activate the next phase, the next chapter in your life, where you will be creating something. You're going to get a glow up. You're going to feel more vital, more motivated, more driven to keep going, to keep creating. There's something here that is being created, that you are creating. And it's so interesting how this card is the number 3 in this deck, and that is Empress energy. And with what looks like a sun there, some of you could be conceiving a child or getting pregnant or having a male child, like a sun energy, becoming mothers, or there's something that you're creating. It's a creative endeavor because of your creativity being activated, your motivation, your drive, your ambition, your sensuality. All of that is connected to creation here. There's something here that you're going to feel driven to create, and you're going to have the energy to create as well. And you're going to know exactly what to do, how to go about this. And for some of you, I'm seeing these wings here. You're gaining wings again. So freedom. I'm feeling freedom here. And a phoenix rising from the ashes. I'm also seeing don't fly too close to the sun. I don't know if you heard this sometime in your life, or if this means something to you, or that this is something you need to hear. Yeah, wishes fulfilled. You're definitely getting some wishes fulfilled. All that abundance there again is giving me Empress vibes. So there's a lot of abundance coming your way. But you're creating this abundance. So I wouldn't be surprised if you've been manifesting this, or working on manifestation and creation, co-creating with the higher realms, with your higher self, with spirit. But you're getting some form of wish fulfillment. You are on the right path, so it doesn't surprise me. You know, what seems like the end of something in your life is actually bringing you a new beginning, a new life where your wishes are fulfilled. And there is abundance, and there is prosperity, and there's everything you need. It's something that brings you everything you need, even if what you need is something at the top of a mountain, overlooking the sea and mountains. So maybe this is something you recognize, the scenery there. may mean something, a house on top of the mountains or a little cabin in the mountains. Okay, that may mean something. Bounty, I heard bounty and boons. 6 of Keys. This is the result of your hard work. You've been perfecting a skill here. You've been working hard, sometimes late into the night, and you've been perfecting a skill here. Okay, this is so interesting because this man is sculpting a lady. So for some of you, if you're the masculine energy here, maybe there's been a certain female partner that you've been wanting in your life, and it's like you manifested her to detail, like almost to the point where you could sculpt her. And that's your wish fulfilled. That's what's coming through. For others of you, wow, did you see this light? The light didn't change outside. Okay, that may mean something. Tell me your thoughts on what you think that means. But, or someone here has this perfect image and they see you as their muse, or they see you as being that perfect embodiment of that perfect image, their wish come true. But again, because of all the hard work you've put into something that you're creating, you're going to get a break even. Things are going to balance out financially for you. You're going to be able to turn things around financially from maybe a lack, but you're also changing your mindset from a lack mentality to more of an abundance mentality. So you're definitely doing some work here that's going to benefit you on the physical. I'm seeing you working more on stability, your health, your money, your surroundings. We have the King of Roses. This is interesting. Maybe you also felt drawn to pile number 1 or 1111. Because pile 1111 got the Queen of Roses in the first position. So for some of you, it could be a romantic partner who is coming through. That is a wish fulfillment. And you are on the right path with this person. This is your wish fulfillment. That is a confirmation. Or this could be a business partner as well. Whatever partnership you're feeling and looking into here, then that is on the right track. And you know who this person is. You intuitively know who this person is. If you're a feminine energy, there is a masculine energy who holds you in high regard. There could be a potential union at hand with this person. It could be a friendship, romance, or business, okay? It could be both, yes. There is a potential union here. This could be a new relationship that you've been waiting for, wanting. Or this could be the blossoming of an old one. But there is a male energy here bringing some tender, heartfelt, and thoughtful support toward a feminine energy. And the feminine energy will reciprocate. Someone wants to help you here. So some of you are either coming into the role of a husband or a father, or you're coming into there is someone who's going to be your husband or the father of your kids. But there's something about creating a happy home and family life here, where there's always a lot of abundance. This card is also about you being ready to stand up for yourself, what it is that you truly want, and an old part of you that is people pleasing in a way is dying off. You know exactly what you want. But now you're going to love yourself enough, honor yourself enough to take action on your own behalf for something that is making you happy, something that is your wish fulfilled. So there's an increasing of love and compassion toward the self here, is what I'm seeing as well. The Queen of Scrolls. Okay, so now we have two people, a king and a queen. What is up with these two people? So I'm seeing Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Leo, Sagittarius, Aries very strongly here. There's something about communication. There's something about knowledge and communication. A female energy that is very witty, intelligent. Witty and intelligent. Well-versed in speech. Maybe a teacher. A woman of a higher mind. If you're the feminine energy, you definitely have a higher mind, and that is appreciated and valued and acknowledged by this masculine energy. But you're definitely moving to a new level of wisdom and understanding. The feminine energy could be teaching this masculine energy in some way, teaching about love or developing into deeper love or what love is, showing this masculine what love is, because that is feminine energy. There could be a woman in your life that is going to be helpful to you in some project that requires communication, is going to help you with your something you need to communicate. It could be marketing. This woman could be an author, or maybe this means you're about to become an author or a marketeer, or you're going to help someone and partner up with someone when it comes to publishing or marketing or communication. You may be getting published with the help of a woman, or you are publishing your book. You could be getting a position when it comes to teaching or counseling, marketing, or publishing as well. Or your book will be accepted and it will be published. You're going to get a publicist. Maybe you are coming into a career of being a publicist. But you're coming into this phase, or the reason why you're on the right path with your life is because your understanding has deepened. It's because you lent yourself to learning. You realize that you're always learning. And so you're going through a time of a lot of personal growth and expansion through learning. It could be about the body, it could be about spiritual subjects, it could be about the mind or the mysteries that are hidden in the Akashic records. But you're stepping through a door of knowledge. You're getting access to some scrolls of the Akashic records, is what I'm seeing here, that will help you create a life where your wishes are fulfilled. Perfect the art of manifestation as well. Okay, but I'm seeing two people here and a wish being fulfilled between the two, and I feel this is the feminine that this masculine energy has wished for. So there's something, if you're the feminine energy, this masculine energy really values your mind, really likes what's going on there. And we have another queen here, a queen of forces. With wishes fulfilled here, I don't feel that there is a third party situation here, even though there could be. And if there is, then there's a wish fulfilled here for you, whatever your wish is in this third party situation. 3 will become 2 is what I'm seeing here. And it will be whatever you're wishing for. Because someone sees you as sun and moon, balanced energy, yin and yang. Or someone who could balance their energy. Someone who has what they lack. Someone who also has things that are similar. Someone who also really complements them. And someone who is very balanced. Very wise. But I'm definitely seeing 3 become 2 with this one. I don't know what that means. You take it how it resonates, but I'm seeing very specifically 3 people here. Okay. So maybe you needed to hear that. You're coming into a time where you're going to feel more balanced. Your masculine energy, your feminine energy well balanced, and you're going to know when to use them. I'm sorry we got cut off because my memory card was full, but I don't know where I started, but we were talking about the Queen of Forces here. So you're coming into a phase of great power. Harnessing your power, reclaiming your power. Learning how to use your power in a way that is balanced. Knowing when to push forward, knowing when to wait, knowing when to hold back, knowing when to fight for things, knowing when to attract things to you and lean back, knowing when it's time to go forward and take action. When to follow your intuition, when to follow your gut, when fight or flight response makes sense. In the face of actual fear and not imagined fear. Things like that. Not living in the past or the future, because the past can link you to depression, and the future can link you to anxiety if it's fear-based. You're learning something. Now these both could be you, where you're learning something and the wisdom that lies within this powerful dance that you can keep going, and it's not going to be one-off. It's going to be something that you're learning and it sticks with you. It changes you, because learning is changing. Learning is not just listening or observing or seeing something. That is not learning. Learning is when you listen, when you hear something, when you observe something, when you see something, and it changes your behavior in a way that you will be more balanced moving forward. What you learn, you cannot unlearn. You cannot go back to certain ways. And moving forward, you're creating this self-sustaining, ongoing source of power and attracting an abundance in a way that is transmuting negative to positive. Working with the shadow, working with the light, working with both light and dark in tandem to move forward and bring in abundance. Because we know life is not just love and light. We need to address the darker side. And that's what we have here. Dark and light. Dark, no color and colors. It's all necessary because that's where the balance lies. Okay. And you're learning this. And this is the source of the core of your power and your ability to create and to bring in your wishes and to manifest. There's something very graceful and serene about something you're understanding here. There could also be new roles and opportunities career-wise that are coming your way, maybe connected to sciences, communication on a global scale, nature, energy healing, energy resources, how to harness energy, how to use energy, how to manipulate energy. So there could also be a possible love interest or an associate in business or in a creative project who probably has some powerful influence or connections for you, that is bringing you something to help you step up here in whatever industry you're in. Or this could just be a feminine energy that's coming in as a powerful support system who is very wise, who's going to help you step up, who's going to help you attract in more abundance. This could be a Lakshmi energy. In Vedic astrology, someone who brings in abundance not only to herself, but especially to the people around her. This person could be a powerful communicator. This could also be a masculine energy who holds the Lakshmi energy. This is someone tender yet powerful, soft but also strong. This is someone who's very balanced. Now this could be you. Creative and receptive. Sun, creativity. Masculine energy. Moon, receptivity. Intuition, feminine energy. Knowing when to go, knowing when to stop and receive. You're learning how to direct the energy of your life in a way that works, that is balanced, that brings in a constant flow of abundance and wishes fulfilled. Okay, we have a woman. So dealings or a relationship with a specific woman. This woman could have dark hair, or you could. This could be all about you. This woman could be your wish fulfilled, or you're fulfilling your wishes if you're this woman. And we have love. This definitely could be a love connection. And opening your heart to this love could open to other wishes being fulfilled, or you're getting a wish fulfillment in love. Someone who is exactly what you asked for, or someone who sees you exactly as what they wished for and is coming in to offer you love and support. Okay, one more. Patience. Yeah, you maybe been very patient about this process. Maybe you've been waiting for this person. Maybe you already know who this person is, or you've been patiently waiting for this to manifest. But your patience is paying off. The number 23 could be relevant, and change, the number 5, is coming. Your patience is paying off and change is coming. You're on the right path here with a partnership. You're going to co-create and create something here with this person, a work of love. Could be a child, because I'm seeing mother and father with the sun and the moon. Could be a project. But it's a wish fulfillment, whatever that wish is for you. Or you are this person's wish fulfillment. But if you are this person's wish fulfillment, and if we have 222, that is reciprocal. So you are each other's wish fulfillment, especially with that card smack in the middle here. So that was your reading, pile number 2. Okay, 717 as I looked at the clock now. So in the PayPal, sorry, not in the PayPal, in the, what is it called? Patreon, sorry, I always get those two confused. In the Patreon reading, there will be a 717 reading as well. Yes, I don't know if you guys got the 888 reading, or was that pile number 1? I don't know. Yeah, so there's 2 references already in that reading that is going on Patreon. The 888 and 717 reading, there could be a message there for you as well. If you have Patreon, if you're thinking of getting Patreon, there's more number sequences that I'm going to upload there next, okay? I haven't done the reading yet, but it will come very, very soon. If not today, as I'm uploading this one, tomorrow or very soon. I'm going to try and make it today. Very similar to this layout, but different messages. So, pile 2, that was your reading. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Let me know how this resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Extra content is on Patreon, TikTok, YouTube members area. Information for that is in the description box. Save the video if you want to watch it later. Share this video with someone you feel may need this message. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all. See you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, Pile 3, Pile 33. Last but not least, this is your reading, the number 33. Okay, what message is here for you? Why are you seeing this number? What is being activated? Okay, 33. Why did I write 33 down and not 333 or 3333? Maybe you are seeing those sequences. This is valid as well. But 3 plus 3 is a 6, so Venusian energy and abundance. Okay, good. Something about abundance. Progress, the number 3, progress toward abundance, abundance through networking, abundance through communication. Okay, ascended masters as well. You could be very connected to the ascended masters. Or there could be a particular ascended master that you are very connected to. Okay, 3 is a solid, stable foundation leading toward abundance. Good. Venusian energy is abundance and love. You could have Libra or Taurus in your chart very strongly. Sun, Moon, Rising, South Node, North Node. North Node, sorry. Midheaven, Mercury, Mars, Venus, possibly. But a stable foundation. You could have Gemini in your chart. Okay, 3. 3 could be significant. 3 things, 3 people, 3 situations. 3 to 6. Okay. Let's see. What else do we have here? The riddle. Doesn't that look like 3? 1, 2, 3. Even though the number is 53, which ends in a 3. 53 is an 8. 8 is stability and abundance. And this does kind of look like infinity, but times 3 instead of with the 2, it has 3. A riddle, something hard to solve, or maybe there's a riddle or some kind of predicament that you're in right now. 53-8. So as I said to pile number 2, there could be a message in the 888 reading on Patreon that I'm going to upload next. Or I'm doing another like 3 number sequence that you can choose from. If you have Patreon already, you can go check it out, or you can get Patreon. Information is in the description box. But a riddle, 3. Look, he's even doing 3 with his fingers there. 53, 5, 3. 5 and 3, change. Change and progress. But there's something here that you're trying to decipher or needs deciphering. Complicated predicament. Okay, reclaim your energy. So somewhere along the way, it's like you directed your energy into too many directions. You've been torn in too many directions, but now you're rebuilding yourself from the ground up. Yes, that solid, stable foundation, that's what it looks like there. We have an amethyst crystal here, so that may mean something. Okay. So I'm going to tell you. The third element, that is one too many, could be an addiction. And the riddle is here and you can't figure it out because the fact that it is an addiction is blinding you in itself. But it's like you're going to recognize it. And once you do, that's when you put your crown back and you empower yourself and you reclaim your energy. So there is some addictive, toxic behavior here that is creating more confusion in your life that is needed. But it's like you're going to sweep that to the side so that you can build the stable foundation that you're wanting. That is truly aligned with your power, your truth, what you want, truly, what makes you, what empowers you. Again, now we have the number 42, which again is a 6. Abundance, love, and abundance. An abundance of love. But you are reclaiming your energy. Again, there is progress for you leading toward abundance because you are choosing, you are making healthier choices. And in making healthier choices for yourself, you are pulling back your energy and empowering yourself. And because of that, your energy levels are going up and you have just the right energy to build the stable, solid foundation that you truly want that is going to help you grow. Connecting to the energy of abundance here. You're going to solve this riddle. Actually, I feel we're doing that in this reading already. It has to do with a toxic behavior or thought process, pattern, or something like that you're recognizing as addictive, that you're letting go of. And that's going to bring in abundance. Very straightforward. Okay. And this looks like a tower. Maybe this addiction made your life more difficult than it needed to be. Okay. We have diversity. The 5 of Scrolls. Diversity. Maybe you've been researching and coming into a lot of information that has made you more confused, or you've been looking into a diversity of information available for whatever reason to find out what the problem was. So maybe you've been deep into research and investigation, trying to find the answer. Maybe you have been dealing with too many options to consider in your life, and you're taking a look at all of them. Maybe you want to allow yourself to try something new or new things, to go to a new place, learn a new subject, break out into a different direction. Maybe you're thinking about breaking out into a different direction. Your mind wants an adventure to explore. You are going through a period of expansion right now. You need to go farther than you've planned. That is what you're being called to do. That is where you need to go. That's where you're feeling that you need to go. You need to diversify your life. It could be a little bit routine or stagnant, and you're needing to break free. The journey. So yeah, maybe you're being called to travel somewhere. For some reason, I'm seeing Alexandria and Constantinople, or what do you call that? Turkey. Alexandria. Like again, you're tapping into old knowledge, but it's new to you. Maybe you want to take a trip somewhere that's going to expand your mind. And if you're feeling that, you should go with it. Maybe you're going on a journey, or you're moving or relocating somewhere, or you're just traveling somewhere. Or you could be taking your work in a whole new direction, your creative endeavors in a new direction. It could be to a new city, or you could be changing directions with your career. But it's like you're being taken to a new place and greater opportunities here. It may require leaving something safe behind. But it's like you're being pushed out of the safe, what you consider to be your comfort zone, because it says this is not a time for staying safe in the harbor. It's time for exploring new worlds. So it's something about packing as well. You need to get packing. Okay. Where do you want to go? How would you like to get there? Close your eyes and see yourself embarking on a magical journey if this is something you want to do. What does it feel like? Where are you going? Who do you see there? How does it make you feel? And you can manifest it. Something about summer and winter. We have the 5 again. Maybe you're taking this journey in the summer or winter. Or it could be the summer in the northern hemisphere, winter in the southern hemisphere, or winter in the northern hemisphere and summer in the... So maybe you're going to, if you're in the northern hemisphere, you could be going to the southern hemisphere. If you're in the southern hemisphere, you could be going to the northern hemisphere. You're going to get a total change in scenery. King of Keys, maybe you've been working slow and steady toward this. Or maybe someone has. Maybe you're dealing with someone who has Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo in their chart, or maybe you do. Slow and steady wins the race. It's definitely worth waiting for and being patient about the process. 3 of Forces, a bird's nest. Okay, so maybe you will be relocating to start a new family or to give better conditions to your existing family. Or if you do relocate, maybe this is saying that you're going to start a family wherever you are relocating to. It's going to be a transformation. It's going to transform your life. There will be some effort involved, but it's going to be worth it. And again, 3 of Forces to me is a stable foundation. I'm seeing anywhere up to 3 kids or something like that. Maybe you will end up having 3. If you have 2, maybe you're having another one, or you're going to start a new journey as a parent and you're going to have 3 kids. But it doesn't have to be. It could be just that you're starting something new that is going to be a solid, stable foundation for you. And you are in the phase of building that nest, or you will. But there's something, a new addition to your life, maybe a new addition to the family, or there could be children coming into your life, maybe a home renovation. Some of you will be hiring new employees or opening a new business location. But it will be worth the effort, because the way this will expand is going to make you very, very happy. It's going to bring in a great deal of joy. There's something about widening your network. Either way, there's a sense of expansion and progress and communication and people and a solid foundation and change, a lot of change with these 2 5s here. Angel number 55, that is in the Patreon reading as well. So if you have Patreon, go and check out that reading once it's out. We have affairs with family. So again, some of you are starting a family or relocating with your family, or relocating and starting a family, okay? But it's going to be a solid, strong foundation here. Very strong. Something about the month of March could be involved in this. Of what year, I'm not sure, but it could be 2023. We have the inner child, but I'm seeing child with this. But again, something about your inner child is healing or needs healing or is awakening. Something about something you've always wanted to do as a child, you're going to get a chance to. There's healing of the inner child, or a journey through the stirrings of your inner child. You may have been healing your inner child for a very long time, and now you are rebuilding yourself in a much more solid, stable, happy way. Change. The number 16 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 7. A spiritual journey that has led to positive change and healing of the inner child. But again, there could be a child here. or you doing something you've always wanted to do since you were a child. And it could involve relocation or travel to learn, and now you're having the money to do it. You will be very well off financially, by the way, or the father of your children. There could be a connection to children here that brings out your inner child, that playful energy, fun energy. Okay, pile 3, that was your reading. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. If this resonated with you, comment and let me know how in the description box. If it did not, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Extra content will be on Patreon, TikTok, YouTube members. The area information for that is in the description box. If you want to watch this again, don't forget to save it. And if there's someone you feel would benefit from this information, share this video. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all. See you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time.